As a photographer, I'm driven to look for scenes that have impact. I'm driven to try and shoot pictures that are going to create some sort of emotional response in people. And the easiest place I find to do that is in the big outdoors, out there amongst the mountains. I love being humbled by nature, by the natural environment. I find that being out amongst it gives me a sense of place, it gives me context, and it reminds me that perhaps we're not quite as important as perhaps we think we are. I photographed adventures all around the world in some pretty crazy sounding places, you know, from Patagonia and Russia to Afghanistan and North Korea. So a lot of people think finding adventure is all about getting remote, going a long way away and going to exotic places, when actually it's just as easy to find that adventure in your own backyard. We photographers get very excited about the golden hour. That's the first and last hours of the daylight when everything turns orange. That's the time when we really, really nail what we think is the banger shots. And bivouacking is, to me at least, is the easiest way for me to get those shots. It sounds crazy that you're going to go and sleep out on a mountain for a night to get those shots, but it puts you right there at the top of that mountain, right at those hours. That first hour and that last hour of the day are right on your doorstep. It doesn't always work out for the photo, not exactly how you planned at least. You know, the sunset might not happen, the sunrise might not be golden, and who knows what might happen in between. I mean, that's kind of like what really adventure's about. But the point is, it's that you're up there in the mountains, breathing, living that mountain air in those surroundings for a night, away from Instagram, away from social media, away from telephones and television. And it's those moments that really get my likes. It's those moments that make me feel alive, that give me reason, that give me context in my own life. And it's those moments that make me want to carry a camera, just to document them and share them with other people. Wherever you are in the world, there's always going to be a trail nearby that you haven't looked down or tried riding yet. And it's that curiosity that is the drive behind exploring. I have this willingness to push or carry a bike up a trail just to see what's waiting for us at the top, or just to see what's on the other side. And that could be, I don't know, it could be just getting up to a glacier, just the thrill of standing or riding alongside huge pinnacles of ice, or push through fog into cloud just to see what the reward is. And I've grown, over the years, I've grown pretty comfortable with being in those environments. I've sort of learned how I react to those, and I've got pretty excited about sharing those experiences with people, sharing those stories and sharing those experiences with the people I'm with. Even here in my home valley, there's tons of trails that I haven't explored before, and I love looking at maps and just looking at a dotted line and seeing how will that translate in real life? How will that translate when we're on the ground and wandering up the mountains between those contour lines, and just seeing, is that going to reward us with a shot? Is it going to reward us with an epic descent, or is it just going to be an absolute pain in the arse? But you just got to go and see. You just got to take that dotted line and go with it and see where it goes. And I guess it's really the question, is that really a wasted journey? Is that wasted effort going exploring that trail? It's going to come with its own rewards. You never know what it's going to come back to you with. So you just got to go and try it. There's going to be something that you're going to come home with that you think, that was worth it. That really, really was worth it. I went quite Chris Packham at the end. I like that. I felt like that was the outro right at the end. How was that?
Some bangers.
Nice one, geezers.